like food. Today, I like something that I had as a child and oddly enough loved, and that is chicken liver pate. A lot of people don't like chicken liver. They hear liver and they get scared. But when I was a kid, my mom made it every once in a while, usually around the holidays, but not every year. And I got to have it a couple times when I was young, and I instantly loved it. So today I'm going to teach you the very, very basic chicken liver pate that I learned as a kid that is apparently based off of a recipe that my mother got out of the Playboy cookbook. No joke. My mom. What a boss. My ingredients are chicken livers, Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce, Golden's brown deli mustard, 1 stick of butter. About 1/3 of this you're going to be frying the chicken livers in, and the other 2/3 you're going to leave whole and throw into the food processor with the chicken livers when they get blended up into the spread. And then, because Han shot first, a shot of brandy, so I'm going to flambe them a little bit. I have an electric stove, so I can't just tilt the pan and let the flames from the stove because there are no flames, so I need to go get a long stem lighter, which I will take from the living room, where my wife and I use it to occasionally light scented candles when we want it to stop smelling like dog farts. One thing you want to do before you cook your chicken livers is you want to soak it in some milk for about an hour or so. It doesn't get much more kosher than milk and chicken liver. So I've drained all the milk off the chicken livers. And you don't want the chicken livers to really have any milk left with them when you cook them. You want them to be really well drained because the milk pulled a lot of bad flavors and blood out of the livers and helped improve the flavor. So you want that all gone. Kids, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Heat the pan, not the oil. Or in this case, butter. I'm using butter this time instead of oil, because it's tastier. The pan is heated up, so let's melt some butter. Gonna push it around, make sure it's nice and coated. Knock it over. Oh yeah, a little sizzle. Now you don't want the butter to brown while it's melting, so you don't want the pan crazy hot. You want it like a medium heat. Next, we'll add our chicken livers. And we're going to want to cook these completely because they are chicken livers after all. No par-cooked chicken livers here. But we don't want the pan so hot because we don't want to really color them a whole lot. We just want them to cook in the butter. As always, season in the pan. A little salt, a little pepper. It's always good. With chicken livers, you know they're cooked because they firm up. You don't want them super hard because then they are completely overcooked, but you want them nice and cooked, at least 165 degrees. If you have a food thermometer, go ahead and temp one of the bigger pieces. Move them around so they don't color up, but when they go in and they're raw, they're very soft. So you want to let them firm up a little bit, and then just move them around and keep them from coloring too much. You'll end up with some nice cooked chicken livers. Just a few splashes of Worcestershire. Whoa, too much. It'll be good, I love Worcestershire. You gotta be careful. Worcestershire goes a long way. Give your mustard a good shake, because you don't want that mustard water, you want the mustard. Good splash. Clean out the cap. Alright guys, now our chicken livers are almost cooked. Time for the Han shot first. Tom shot second. Woo! Stir it up. We'll see if we can flambe this mother. Might be too much. Yeah, there's too much other liquid in the pan. Well, it didn't really flambe because there's a little too much liquid in the pan, but sometimes you don't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. Thank you, Rolling Stones. It'll still taste great. So the chicken livers are just about done. I'm going to kill the heat on them, take them out of the pan. We're going to let them cool down a little bit before we process them in the food processor. Remember, always clean as you go. I've added the cooked chicken liver, the liquid that was with them, and the cold butter to my blender here, and we're going to blend it all together in my Ninja, which is, I'm told, as quiet as a ninja, until they're nice and smooth and spreadable. So here we go. And as you can tell, like with a real ninja, it's so quiet at doing its job, you don't even know it's doing it until it's too late! So now everything's good and blended together. I'm just going to pour it all out into some jars, because it'll be kind of liquidy, but it'll firm up into a nice solid in the fridge. So, or you can actually also eat it nice and warm, and it's delicious. So I'm going to take this, pour it into some jars, stick it in the fridge, cool it down, and we'll have a delightful snack. There you go, boys and girls, the super easy and super delicious chicken liver pate. Serve it on a nice cracker, either warm or cold. Either way, it's going to be great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to eat this as fast as I can. Love it. Love every second of it. It's not very good for you, but I don't care. Hashtag no regrets. I'm gonna go now. Let me just